Hi, welcome to Scentonomics. Today we're going to be talking about Caribbean Waters by Dua Fragrances. So Caribbean Waters by Dua Fragrances is a new fragrance on the market and is making a lot of waves in more ways than one. So Dua means prayer or supplication in Arabic, and so Caribbean Waters by Dua Fragrances is classified as a citrus aromatic for both men and women. So this retails for $45, and the nose behind this fragrance and all of Dua's products is Mahsam Raza. So a little about him. Mahsam Raza himself is an avid fragrance collector, and basically, I guess on a trip to Dubai or something like that, he came in contact with the perfumier, and that perfumier basically took him under his wing, and Mahsam learned from him firsthand how to, make perfumes and basically make a lot of blends and whatnot. And so Mahsam then brought his skill to the international market and has pretty much impressed most people. And almost everyone has something positive to say about Dua Fragrances, their products, and about Mahsam Raza himself, because he's a pretty awesome guy. So anyway, that was a brief intro on Dua Fragrances and about Caribbean Waters. So with that, we'll move on to the presentation. So for the presentation, as of yet, it doesn't come in a box. The bottle is also a generic bottle that is made out of glass. It's the bottles that sometimes decanters use for larger amounts like 30 ml and beyond. However, this doesn't really affect the presentation too much because the logo stickers on the front and sometimes the ones on the back still give the bottle a nice look. Also, the long golden cap goes well with the color combination of the logo stickers. The atomizer on all Dua fragrances is above par, perhaps even better than those of Creed atomizers. So that's it for the presentation. Now let's move on to the scent. So for the scent, the notes are not listed in order of your traditional top, mid, and base notes, but the notes, however, are listed, which are the following. So we got white bergamot, Jamaican lime, Sicilian mandarin, coconut, Indian jasmine, hibiscus, ylang ylang, ginger, sugarcane, musk, and white rum. So Caribbean Waters is a fresh mix of coconut, rum, and the citrus notes held mostly down by the lime. Basically, it's fruity with a light hint of booze. It is evocative of being on a vacation on a tropical island. As for the whole discussion about Caribbean Waters compared to Creed's Virgin Island water, well, I would like to review this as its own fragrance independently, and hopefully review Virgin Island water separately also, and then maybe do a third video where I can do a proper comparison of the two. With that said, yes, there are undeniable similarities. I personally feel that Caribbean Waters has its plus points apart from its resemblance to Virgin Island water. It is very fresh, lasts a very long time, and has wonderful projection, and is not too boozy. So that was my take on the scent. Now let's move on to the rating. So moving on to the rating, for distinction and uniqueness, I give this a 7 out of 10. Obviously, it is not unique in that it smells very much like Virgin Island water. However, I still feel there are a few elements in Caribbean Waters to set it apart from Virgin Island water, even if these elements are not that many in number. And yes, I will admit, this is very likely due to my personal bias, but hey, at least I'm being honest about it, and at the end of the day, this is my review after all. And everyone is free to have their own opinions, and I welcome differences of opinion, provided it is done in a respectful manner. So with that said, in terms of longevity, I give it a 9 out of 10. This fragrance lasts on my skin for about 8 to 10 hours, after which it sits closer to the skin, but you can still get whiffs of it for up to about 15 hours upwards. So for projection and sillage, I still give it a 9 out of 10. It projects a yard's length easily for around 3 hours on my skin, and it leaves behind a pleasant scent trail for quite a long time as well. For presentation, I give it a 6 out of 10. So I like the logo with the awesome Arabic calligraphy and the black and gold color combination. That all is wonderful. However, I'm giving it a 6 because while I do realize that this is a new indie house, I still feel that having nicer bottles would go well to match with the juice and the quality of the juice. So for the compliment factor, I give it a 9 out of 10. I have yet to meet a person who has not liked this fragrance and has not complimented me for wearing it. So this is a great compliment getter, and one cannot go wrong with this in the right situation. So for versatility, I give it an 8 out of 10. This can be worn by anyone regardless of age and gender. It makes for a great spring and summer scent for sure. It also makes for a great scent in casual settings. I don't think it would be wise to wear this dressed up in a formal setting, but it's up to you. So the same goes for wearing it in the fall and winter. Even though the seasons wouldn't affect the performance of the fragrance, it just doesn't seem suitable. For the Scentonomic factor, I give it a 10 out of 10. Basically, you are getting better than niche quality juice for much less than what it should actually cost you. The fine ingredients that go into making this should actually cost much more, but we are getting it for a lot cheaper, right? We get this for 45 bucks for a 30 ml, and basically that's a steal. So considering the price, the quality, and the performance, I think it deserves a 10 for the Scentonomic factor. So the overall score, I give this a 9 out of 10. With all things considered, this is a magnificent fragrance. The price is decent in that it costs $1.50 per ml, whereas it probably should cost twice that, meaning $3 per ml if you compare it to, like, you know, other niche houses like Creed and Bond Number 9, etc. So that's already a steal. So performance speaks for itself, and it will garner you compliments for sure. And basically it begs the question, what else do you want from a fragrance? This one pretty much has it all. So that's my review for Caribbean Waters by Dua Fragrances. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Also, please comment down below and let me know what your thoughts are on Caribbean Waters. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you hate it? Whatever your take is, just let me know down below in the comments. Also, check out our other fragrance-related content on the channel. Once again, thank you all for your support. I really do appreciate it, and it means a lot to me. This is Nabil signing off from Scentonomics, where every scent counts.